Hi, project managers. So I wanted to show you a couple of things that have changed in our course. First of all, thank you for those of you who came to student hours or to class on Friday. I think there was some issues with the link, and also it's hard to get to classes when they're not happening on a regular basis. So this is just a quick check-in for those of you who could not come and those of you who could. So this is what our class looks like right now. And what I want to show you is when you go into content, you will see now that all of your materials to the end of the course are available to you. And that's because we have groups who are fast tracking their projects, which means I have to fast track the availability of some of the assessments and learning materials in this course in case that they decide to move forward with their individual projects as well, and they want to do their final exam early. So a few notes here. We have week 6 and 7, and actually I should probably open this as a student instead of me. Sorry, okay, let's do that again. So we're gonna go into content, and what you're gonna see is I've collapsed the weeks. So we were working week by week up until week 5, then we collapsed week 6 and 7 together. Week 8 and 10 are now together at 8 to 10, and weeks 11 to 13 are together as well. So we are in week 8 to 10 now. And that started on Friday. So, and I do have a little note here explaining why we're doing this. So your midterm is due on November 4th. You can upload it in the assignment Dropbox. That is the interview with a project manager. Just a reminder, this person does not need to have the title of project manager, but they have to obviously be managing projects. So unique projects with a budget, with scope, which means their projects have different features, as well as a fixed schedule of completion. So they're not managing ongoing operations in a company or organization. They are doing things that have finite timelines, okay? Make sure you understand the definition of a project and you're choosing a project manager, someone who is managing projects. You have some reading. This is not due until the 11th, and you have some videos to watch for completing assignment 5. Assignment 5 is complex. You create a network diagram. This is the most finicky and quantitative part of what we do in this course. My recommendation to you is finish the reading by November 11th. Try and watch these videos as you create your network diagram. If you submit early, it's not due till November 18th. I will go in and mark early. This is just a reminder about your creating community projects to continue if you are not finished, to continue making your meetings with me. Don't give up if you feel like your group is coming off track. There are a few groups here where I've had some expressions of like, oh, we don't know if we're off track, and it's okay. You still have lots of time. So week 8 to 10 is resource planning. Then week 11 to 13 is budgeting. You do have an assignment here. I ask you to do a reading. Look at some of the materials I'm giving you. Watch them. This is your final individual assignment, and it is complex. It will take you time. It is not due until December 2nd. Again, if you submit early, I will mark it early. But I do not want you to start this on December 1st. This is a complex assignment where you have to make some assumptions. It's pretty big. I would ask that you start early if you can. If you are finished your individual assignments and you have finished the closeout for your creating a community project, which means that you have executed and you have closed out, you can request your final exam. The final exam is officially going to be emailed to you on, sorry, I need to make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing here. So if you look in week 14, if you do not request your final exam early, then I will email it to you on Friday, December 10th. The very last date that you could submit your final exam is Wednesday, December 15th at midnight. If you want your final exam earlier than that, you have to have all of your other assignments complete, as well as your project closeout documents complete. I'm mentioning this because I actually foresee a few of these groups finishing early. So it is an assignment. You have 5 days to complete it. It is open book. You can use any materials that you like for it. And it's basically a case study. Okay, that should help you be organized as we move forward. I will also be posting a small presentation in our course materials that is not there yet, but it's coming. Thanks, everybody.